Hi, my name is Kelly, aka Kitty, and I'm making my first YouTube video. I've never made any kind of video before, so bear with me if it kind of sucks. Anyways, so I had gastric bypass surgery on January 17th, and today is February 2nd. I'm 5'1", I'm 27 years old, and I first started this whole process at 215 pounds, and the day of surgery I went down to 206 because they had me on a liquid diet. It was kind of like a meal replacement shake called OptiFast. The doctor had me go on that. So I went down to 206 on the day of surgery, and right now, February 2nd, so it's been, what, 3 weeks, I'm down to 187.2 pounds, which is good. I'll tell you a bit about before surgery. I had stress incontinence. So those of you who don't know what that is when you have, I guess it's pressure on your bladder. So if I coughed, if I sneezed, if I laughed too much, I would pee myself. Fun. Uh, I mean, it wasn't like I completely pee. Like, I've heard of stories where it's really bad and they just completely soak themselves. It wasn't like that. I mean, it was just a little bit, but it is really uncomfortable, especially when I was at work and, you know, it's wet and it's like, ugh. Anyways, besides that, I did have a lot of joint pain on my knees and ankles, and that is very recent with the stress incontinence too. It's started like maybe a year ago, and that's due to the weight, because I went to the doctor. They told me to lose weight, and he got me into the gastric program and bariatrics, whatever, which was great. I don't have too much joint pain anymore. So that was good. The whole process, like, I waited a long time for the surgery because there's this huge waiting list, because in Canada, well, I don't know in Canada, but in Ontario, it's covered by the government. Like, the surgery was covered by OHIP because of I mean, it's morbid obesity. It's either you have surgery or you get bigger and bigger and you die, right? So, I mean, I did it. I want to be around for my daughter. She's 5, so I did what I had to do. A lot of my friends don't understand why I did it. I mean, for them, okay, they need to lose weight. Yeah, what, 10, 20 pounds? You know, I mean, it's never easy losing weight for anyone, but it's easier said than done for a person like me. They all said, no, don't do the surgery. It's really risky. You can lose weight by yourself. Yeah, how am I supposed to lose 100 pounds by myself? I mean, I know this is not a miracle here that I'm doing, but I mean, it's a help, right? It's a huge push for me. So I was always a chubby kid. I was always overweight ever since before puberty. But then, I mean, sad story. I'm not going to bore you with it. I got really depressed. And after that, from slightly overweight, I got to really overweight to like obese. And now, like, I was this really huge person, and the bigger you get, the more depressed you get. And then, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm really unlucky. I mean, I have a great boyfriend, and he was really big in the past too, and he did lose weight by himself, so he kind of knows what it is to be fat. Like, so, you know, he doesn't care what I look like, so that's always good. But I care what I look like. But more so it's, you know, the health problems and stuff. I don't want to just get unhealthy and, you know, start getting heart complications and, you know, not being able to breathe properly. I mean, already, like, sometimes it's embarrassing to go to gym with a friend because they can do stuff that I can't. It's embarrassing, right? Ugh. Anyways, so what else? Yeah, people who think that this is an easy way to get skinny, it's not. It's not. It's painful. It's hard emotionally. It's hard physically. Um, it's just like surgery in itself. It's really painful. When I woke up from surgery, like the anesthesia makes you want to vomit. You can't vomit because your stomach is like feels like it's gonna bust open. Um, so after surgery, I was in the hospital 2 days, and then I was released. I was on morphine and stuff at the hospital. Then they let me go. I was on Tylenol 3, and that makes you severely constipated. So they had me on a stool softener. That didn't help. So I didn't have a BM. I didn't pill for like a week. Finally, when the pain was bearable enough to stop taking the pain meds, then finally I did go to the bathroom. Um, so I was kind of happy about that because it's like, whoa, okay, something's wrong. I'm not pilling. Anyways, yeah, bear with me. I want to lay it out, the truth, everything, what I went through. I don't want to sugarcoat it or whatever. So that's that with the pain. And let me tell you about vitamins. So I take 2 multivitamins a day. So I take that in the morning with breakfast. And then 3 hours later, I'll take a calcium chewable because I can't swallow anything bigger than, I don't know how big, anyways, but I can't swallow anything. So chewable multivitamins, chewable calcium, and then another 3 hours I take another calcium. So that's 2 multivitamins a day, 2 calciums a day, and vitamin B12. I take that sublingual strips 2 times a week. So a lot of vitamins you gotta take because I'm not eating much. I'm really sick of soup because I was eating soup for like 2 weeks. So that was really gross. And I'm like really sick of that. Water, I've been drinking well. Like I don't feel like I'm that dehydrated. Like I do get thirsty a lot, especially in the morning. When I wake up, I feel really parched, and it sucks because I can't drink a whole bottle of water. That I love to chug water, but I can't do that. So it's just sipping, 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 and it sucks. Really sucks. Eating, I get nauseous like all the time, and it's emotionally stressful because you want to eat because you feel weak, but you can't because you're just gonna get sick. So yeah, it's an emotional roller coaster. That's all I can say. But I'm gonna put some pictures up of what I used to look like, and I'll give you a quick body shot of what I look like now. I mean, not much of a difference. Well, I don't see it, but some people have, and I'll keep doing videos so you can see my progress. Okay, so this is me now. If you can see my entire body. Back, side. So that's me now. And I'll put some pictures up.